Have you heard about the recent attack in Kangpokpi? This is not a question any of us would ever want to ask, but unfortunately, it's one that must be addressed. Kangpokpi, a territory in Manipur predominantly inhabited by the Kuki community, has been thrust into turmoil. A Meitei terrorist group launched an assault that resulted in one tragic death and left 3 people injured. The unsettling twist in this tale comes with the unexpected withdrawal of the Indian Army from the buffer zone. For years, these forces have been a beacon of security in the region, standing as a shield against potential threats. Their sudden absence has left a gaping vulnerability, one that was swiftly exploited by these assailants. This attack has sent ripples of shock and fear through Kongpokpi's residents. A place they call home has been violated, their sense of safety shattered. The abrupt departure of the military forces that once provided stability has left an unsettling question hanging in the air: what now? This sudden act of violence has left the residents in shock and fear. Reports indicate a coordinated assault on several villages within the Kangpokpi territory. This wasn't an impromptu skirmish or a random act of violence. It was a calculated, organized attack carried out by the Meitei terrorist group, a faction known for its hostility towards the Kuki community. The assault was methodical, the perpetrators wielding a deadly arsenal of firearms and explosives. Imagine the scene, if you will. The tranquil, everyday life of these villages, disrupted by a sudden hail of bullets, the deafening roar of explosions. The air, once filled with the sounds of community and camaraderie, now echoing with screams of terror and confusion. The once peaceful Kangpokpi territory, now a battlefield. The assault was not without casualties. One life was extinguished, snuffed out in a moment of senseless violence. A loss that will forever leave a void in the hearts of loved ones. 3 others were injured, their lives irrevocably altered by this act of terror. These individuals were not soldiers or combatants, they were civilians, ordinary people whose lives were upended in an instant. In the wake of this onslaught, the Indian Army, a force that had long served as a bulwark against such acts of aggression, withdrew from the buffer zone. Their sudden departure sent shockwaves through the community. The buffer zone, which had been a symbol of security and stability, was now left vulnerable. This abrupt withdrawal has left many questioning the motives behind it and the implications it holds for the future of Kangpokpi. This leaves us in a state of turmoil. The security and stability that the Indian Army once provided have vanished, and in its place, uncertainty and fear have taken root. The abrupt departure of the military forces has left the region in a state of turmoil. The Kangpokpi District Council has condemned the attack, calling it a cowardly act. This sentiment echoes throughout the community, as residents grapple with the shock and fear instilled by the incident. The council's spokesperson expressed their dismay, stating that the attack was an intentional act of terror, designed to sow discord among the different communities. But beyond the initial shock and fear, the response from the local community has been one of unity and resilience. The people of Kangpokpi have come together, supporting each other in the face of adversity. They've rallied around the families of the victims, providing comfort and aid where they can. The central government, on the other hand, has pledged to take immediate action. In response to the council's call for intervention, they've deployed additional security forces to the affected areas. These forces are tasked with conducting operations to apprehend the perpetrators and prevent further acts of violence. Meanwhile, the medical community has risen to the challenge as well. The injured individuals were quickly rushed to nearby medical facilities for treatment. Doctors, nurses, and medical staff worked tirelessly to save lives and stabilize the injured, displaying both their medical expertise and their compassion. It's a testament to the strength and unity of the Kangpokpi community that in the face of such a horrific event, they've come together to support each other and work towards restoring peace. And yet, the situation in Kangpokpi is a stark reminder of the broader issues at play. Political leaders and civil society organizations have called for restraint and unity in the face of adversity. They've emphasized the need for dialogue and reconciliation to address the root causes of the conflict and prevent further bloodshed. The attack on Kangpokpi has reignited concerns about the fragile peace in Manipur. This recent incident underscores the volatile nature of this northeastern region. a place where the delicate balance of coexistence is persistently threatened by ethnic tensions, insurgent activities, and territorial disputes. Yet, amid the chaos and fear, the spirit of the Kangpokpi residents remains unbroken. These individuals who have borne the brunt of this horrific attack are showing us all the true meaning of resilience. In the face of adversity, loss, and uncertainty, they stand tall, determined to rebuild their lives and their communities. Their call for solidarity echoes throughout the hills and valleys of Manipur, a plea for unity, understanding, and mutual respect. This is a region that is no stranger to conflict, a land where the specter of violence often looms large. Yet it is also a place of immense strength and fortitude, a testament to the indomitable spirit of its people. Despite the challenges they face, the residents of Kangpokpi continue to strive for a future marked by peace and shared prosperity. This incident has laid bare the complex and multifaceted issues that plague Manipur and the broader northeast region of India. Ethnic divisions, territorial disputes, and the activities of insurgent groups continue to pose significant challenges to the stability and development of the area. Yet, despite these obstacles, the call for peace rings out loud and clear. In response to this crisis, there's a renewed emphasis on dialogue and reconciliation as the way forward. The path may be fraught with difficulties, but the goal is clear: a peaceful coexistence marked by mutual respect and understanding. The tragic loss of life in this attack serves as a stark reminder of the urgent need for sustainable peace-building efforts in the region. As we move forward, let this be a call to action for all stakeholders, a plea for unity in the face of division, for peace in the face of conflict, and for understanding in the face of fear. As we continue to follow the developments in Kangpokpi, it's clear that the need for accurate, timely information is more crucial than ever. In this age of uncertainty, the role of media as a beacon of truth and a platform for dialogue becomes all the more significant. Our mission at Zalanga Media is to shine a light on these critical issues, to give voice to the voiceless, and to foster understanding through the power of storytelling. We believe that in staying informed, we are all better equipped to make decisions, to take action, to stand up for what is right. Knowledge is power, and it is our responsibility as global citizens to seek out that knowledge, to understand the world around us, and to engage in the conversations that matter. In the face of adversity, it is unity, compassion, and the relentless pursuit of truth that will guide us forward. We invite you to join us in this journey, to be a part of the solution, to contribute to a world where peace and justice prevail. To stay updated with the latest news from the Northeast region of India, subscribe to Zalanga Media. Your support can help us bring more such stories to the forefront.